Y'all ready for this? We're playing more one-shot. We're running it back. Let's get it, baby. How we doing today, everybody? I hope you're ready for more of the one-shot Solstice playthrough. Let's get it, Nico. The bridge is broken, so we should probably do something about that, shouldn't we? Hello. Please do not approach. The gate is closed until further notice. Yeah, me too, Nico. These squares all over the big robot. That is outside my capacity for help. You may proceed to the deeper ruins. All right. Oh, we're gonna see the bird brother and sister again, aren't we? I forget what their names are. It's been a year. Okay, can't go that way. Alula and Calamus, that's right. I'm sure we're gonna run into them. They already killed off Silver and Profitbot Prototype. There's no way they don't give the same treatment to Alula and Calamus. The pathway's blocked by blocks. Remember what Alula did? Wait a minute. I remember something about this. Talk about character growth. Never knew it'd be so easy. Ow, my foot. I'm gonna assume... Oh, the door. I knew we'd lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Oh, geez. Are you guys okay? Oh, my stars. You're the savior. It's an honor to meet you. Yes. I'd invite you inside, but as you can see, our home is... It's got squares in it. Yes, Alula, thank you. It's getting everywhere now, isn't it? The squares, there are way more than before. Even the gate to the refuge is destroyed now. That didn't happen last time. Last time? The bird brains. I like the music. Nothing. Almost let that slip, Shepherd. Guess I should introduce myself. Again. My name is Nico. Nico. Oh gosh, would it not be rude to call you by name? No worries, Calamus. How did you know my name? Not again. The Messiah just knows things, Calamus. Right? Yes, of course. You were saying about the gate? Oh, right. Looks like I can't get in the city through the old gate anymore. Do either of you know another way to get in? I heard that there's some sort of hidden passage around here somewhere. Oh, the passage to the burial grounds? That's the one. Oh, but I'm not sure if that'll be of any use here. It's been flooded for a long time and there's no boat. Not to mention the burial grounds itself is pretty far from the city. That's okay. I would still like to see it. It's the only lead we have. All right. In that case, please follow us. I'm gonna go the other way because what about the grass lady? Are you still here? You are. Savior, you're here to see me? What happened to you? Hold on. I need to concentrate. Did you just have a bowel movement? The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines. You're making the vines grow? Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? My powers, best I could do. Yes. That's... Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Tempting, but I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but stress is good for this. Fear is good. Makes me strong. Vines grow faster. But if I'm at ease, the vines might retreat. They're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children, my final hours mustn't go to waste. The people deserve to live, even if just for another day. Woo! Ooh! Is it a little chilly in here? Well, it is. But goosebumps! Do not worry, I am fine. So the first time around, I gave her the sun. This time around, she's like, nah, fam. I got it. Hit him with the old Lorax. So I say, let it grow. I'm sorry. I remember this. At least the courtyard is unaffected for now. We usually get to the burial grounds through our friend, but he hasn't been here in forever. Normally this courtyard would be where we meet up. I hope he comes back soon. So it's interesting to do this now because there was so many areas of the game that, like, I just overlooked. Oh, there's the clover. Okay, so this is the way we gotta go. Oh, no, dude. The whole playthrough's been ruined. We can't get to the village on the Glen and get to the Ram Club. Dude, we can't access my brethren. So it was interesting. What I was saying before was that it was interesting to, like... Story? Question mark? Story? Nico, what's wrong? You looked like you were about to faint. It's not the first time it's happened. Oh? Earlier I was in the Barrens and I saw something like this too. It was like a dream, but only for a split second. Sounds like a vision. Like something a prophet would see. I guess. The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it though. Wait, let me check something. Oh, I was right. Huh? When I had the vision back at the Barrens, the book started glowing too. I wanted to see if I could get it to happen again and... Where did you get that? Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world. It looks like one of our friends' books. Except it's glowy. That's what the lady said too. Shepard, let's see if we can do anything with the journal in this room. Maybe like take 2 steps forward and pull it out? It's like I'm God or something. Whoa! How did that boat get there? Okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened back at the Barrens. Seriously? The journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. Then I found a page that looked like a drawing of the room we were in, and then a minecart showed up. What? What? That sounds freaky. No, it doesn't. Shepard must have done something. Still. Hey, we have a boat now. We can go to the burial grounds and visit Mom again. But come on, Calamus. Nico and Shepard are with us. Well, if Shepard made that boat appear, it should be safe. What do you think, Shepard? I mean, I like to progress the story forward, so I'm gonna hit you with a fat yes-a-rooney. Here we go. Oh, right, we have to move. You guys just see Big Molio Amori's cameo right now just float down from the ceiling. That is crazy. Look at Nico. The sleeves are too big. Oh, dude, look at Alula's little wing. So cute. Look at Alula. And Nico. Calamus is also there. This is crazy. We made it. Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects. Okay. So, this is definitely new. We never got to go to the burial grounds the first time around. It's a gravestone. Dude, these people must have some long family names. Why are they so tall? I mean, you know, different cultures, I guess. Oh, a person. First thought, are you wearing 2 pairs of goggles? If so, you got that drip, baby. I love goggles. Goggles are so cool. When I had my like steampunk phase when I was like in high school, I loved goggles. That was my favorite part of the whole fit. It's you. My name is Nico. Nice to finally meet you. No, wait. It is a pleasure to be of acquaintance at last, Nico. My name is Cedric. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for you too. I'm aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier, saying that you would be on your way to the city. He did? He sent me a message after his memories were restored. Oh. He told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane? There's a plane? Where? What is a plane? That thing behind you! Oh, you mean the flying machine. They did talk about this during the first playthrough. They did say that somebody was capable of flight. They're called planes in my world. Oh, I did not realize that they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Alula was talking about then? Is this the same flying machine they were talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. I think they're meant to be friends with my father. In previous iterations of Your father? He was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually. Your dad invented planes? Okay, that's a pretty big flex, actually. That's like, you're like, oh, your father is the Wright brother? Or is a Wright brother? Flying machine. It's cool either way. Thanks. But to answer your earlier question, I am proficient in operating the machine. But something weird happened to the engine when I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible. It was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some islands in the Glen are really messed up now. They are. Sigh. He definitely said that out loud. Guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said he was coming with you. Is he still back at the main islands? Oh, actually, back at the Barrens, there was a cave-in and then a bunch of squares. He and the robot lady, neither of them made it out. No. He did give me this, though. This disc he pulled from his head. Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Really? It's gonna be hard, but yeah. You need all three of us for the big door. But first things first, we need to find a way to go to the city. Right. The city gate is kind of kaput now. If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. Oh, what's wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. Do you think you'll be able to fix it if Shepard and I help you find those things? Maybe. Problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a very high-tech area. I'm not sure if you'll be able to find anything so specialized here. We'll try anyway. We can't really do anything else right now. Okay, bye, Cedric, thanks. What's going on, brother? And sister? They are mourning their dead mom. Nico coming in here. Hey, do you know where we can find a battery? Good question. We don't really use the electricity in the Glen. Oh, but there are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they know where it is. Gotcha. Thanks. Do you know where I could find some gears? Gears? What's that? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth. A circle with teeth? That sounds so silly. Like something Magpie would have. Magpie? You know, the trader guy. He collects all kinds of funny stuff. I mean, he even keeps around broken glass and junk. That sounds dangerous. Oh yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. He's such a weirdo. Well, that's rude. All right, well, let's go ditch all these losers and go back to the main island, I suppose. Maybe the plant lady has a suggestion. Excuse me, dying plant woman. Can you take a break from holding up the entire island to tell me where I'm supposed to go? Hello? I have something to ask of you. Oh, yes. It looks like most of the bridges around the Glen are broken and... Oh, that's right. The bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah. Is it possible? Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations over water. You need to find the right points. Vines must be very strong, too. An undertaking. But possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Please stand back. Whoa. What happened? Are you okay? Are you... Wow. She just sacrificed herself right in front of our eyes. That was like a jump scare with the vines coming out of her head. That's very different than the original playthrough, that's for certain. Well, now we can actually access the village. I'm assuming things are going to be different. The bridge to the forest was just restored. The village evacuees should be able to find better fishing spots here. The plant spirit is really looking out for us, isn't she? Yeah, you could say that again. Yeah. All right, well, let's start exploring then. I'm glad that we actually do get to access the rest of the Glen, because I was... Yes! My brother! He's safe! It's good to see your fluffy butt. Sweeter words were never spoken. We won't last long now, will we? The sun can't fix the squares. The sun can't restore the land. The land fragmentation is happening faster and faster now, but looks like the vines are slowing it down. Yeah, not for long. when the vines recede, it's just going to crumble and like float away and like separate. They had to evacuate the village because of all the squares taking over the town, and the plant lady was like trying to hold the island together still despite the squares. The rams, they do still spin. There's hope yet. Let's talk to the trader, shall we? Oh, you're the trader guy. Sure am. You here to trade? Because if you are, then I got bad news for you. A lot of my stuff is back in my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left, though. Oh, do you have anything like gears? Gears? Like the metal spinny things? I don't think I have anything like that. Wait, I do have this box thing that you can wind up and play a song. That's a music box. Yeah, I bet there's lots of little metal bits in there. Oh, that might work. Yes, the gears for a music box will fix the plane. But I'm not sure if I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things. Oh, what am I saying? You're the savior. Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it. Oh, thank you. Sick. We got the gear. Oh, we got the music box, not the gears though. Let's go back to the graveyard. We found a music box. It should have gears in it, right? I assume so, but this looks like one of the ones that my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? Okay, his dad is pretty cool. And did you guys know Cedric's dad also works at Nintendo? My dad makes a lot of things. Where did you get this from, by the way? A trader from the village gave it to me. I see. I remember father saying that he used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling this world, despite, well, sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with the engine, although it pains me to have to take it apart. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. We still need a battery to get this engine running. Please do what you must to find one. Our next goal is to get to the research station. Here we are. All right, back at the research station, are we? Hello, person. The research station is currently experiencing some technical difficulties. I can tell. Even the bridge on the way here was... Are you sent here by Dr. Silverpoint? No. Oh, carry on then. By the way, do you know where I could find a battery for a flying machine? I do not. All right. Hello, person. This is the main generator of the Glen. Hello. Do you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency. I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device. Oh, right. I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for this thing in the Barrens, didn't we, Shepard? If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from the generator. Oh, wait. But if we take the battery here, all of you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Shepard and I should go find another one. Negative. This is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. Dude, the amount of sacrifices in the Solstice route. Oh. Oh my gosh, no, the robot's watching us. I like that. I like that it spun around. I guess we have no choice but to take this, Shepard. Nico, this blood is on your hands. Or maybe I should say this oil is on your hands, not mine. You're the one who pulled it. We depowered it. Yep, I saw. Charged battery. A working rechargeable battery with the blood of many robots on it. We did not find the battery. We took it from the generator. Semantics is important, Nico. We found a battery. Oh, nice. I honestly wasn't expecting it. It's from the generator on one of the islands. The research station? Yeah, it was powering all the robots there. And we murdered them. I felt bad for taking it. Yep, me too. We can always just give it back later. I feel like that's not going to be happening, Cedric. All right. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company? Oh boy, we love some good character development. How's it going? Slow. The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of these ports. And there's this bolt that keeps getting stuck and... don't worry, I am making decent progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight. If you say so. What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Proto back first, and then we need to go find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. Do you remember her from the last time you were in this world? What does she look like? This is going to sound strange, but... She is a fox! Let's go! The fox that lives in the refuge implied that, hey, just a heads up, Nico, come find me again. She is a fox. Oh, I do remember talking to a fox at one point. You've met Rue? The memories are still really blurry, though. I see. It's just hard, you know? Proto told me to think of this world like a dream, but then I get so caught up with... and I just kinda forget. I forget that everything here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember, and then I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place... Am I just trapped here for no reason? Cedric's like, bro, I am not certified to answer this question. Proto also told me to not ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved in the world machine? You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? I've seen the Matrix! I know where this is going. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? How everything is code? Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah. Okay. Like, Cedric was making it pretty obvious right now that Father is the game dev. The literal game dev of OneShot. But how? If everyone in this world is code, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? Oh, music stopped. He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was, too caught up with the other stuff at the time to think about it. You know of it at least then. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two, none of us are part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prototype was built to predict the future, about the specifics of this messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not even have been born before our world ended. Some messiah. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet. The World Machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world, generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught on to the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the the code kind of just ended up floating in the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Shepard? Yeah. The operator, Shepard, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process. So Shepard was the living person you needed to borrow? No, that would be you. But why me? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get going. Whoa. Slow your roll, Cedric. That was a lore dump and a half. My goodness, my guy. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you are ready. All right. I understand if you are upset, but please try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us. And that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. The world means a lot to him, you know? So how does flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect. No, not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway. Well, a word of precaution before we take to the air. Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you are in the air. I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Alula where I'm going. You mean those two running over here now? Nico! Oh boy. Bad news. The boat is gone. What? It's the squares. It looks like they're headed in this direction. That's fast. And the plane is only gonna have 2 seats. So Calamus and Alula are about to dangle off the side like they're paragliding. Calamus, right? Yeah? How bad is it? It doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is of priority that I take you to the city first, Nico. But what about them? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there. You're taking us to the city? If you wish. Oh yeah! Alright. I feel like this is a promise that will not be fulfilled. I will be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then. You guys sure you'll be fine here? Mm-hmm. The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go. Alright. We is not seeing those bird people. Sounds like a roll credits anime ending. It's like an emotional episode where something just happened, so they don't play the usual credits and they end it with a sad song instead. That is adorable. The refuge. Whew. Made it. You okay there? That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Reactions from first-timers are always delightful to watch. Hey, Shepard, that was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch it at least, right? And Cedric? Yeah, thanks. What for? Flying! Oh, you're welcome. And for answering my questions back there too. And for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world though. So I'll help you the best that I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you, and Prototype, even if he's broken right now. I'm glad you were taking it so well, Nico, and I'm glad that we have met as well, despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings, too. There's no way they're still alive, though. The squares took out 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm sorry, I had to make the pun. That's true. Those 2 have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? I remember having to fix an elevator button. Lamplighter! Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay? Got it! Alright, now, let me just... Oh. No! They're trapped on the island. Calamus, Alula, we don't have much time left. Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk. Alright. Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime. All right, what about you though? I'm going to bring Prototype back. I swear I was like, there's no shot this man's just jumped off the side of the blue. I mean, he did. What? Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Talk about you, talk about me! Hey, Shepard. Let's do our best. Welcome back to the refuge. Please do not approach. Yeah, I wasn't really planning on it. Oh no, not the pancake guy too. The pancake guy. Tell me the pancake guy's okay. Oh, here we are. Come on! Come on! Work already! Huh? Oh, right. The elevator guy. His name is Lamplighter. Come on! Come on! Now, of all times. Excuse me. Whoa! You're... you! Jeez, I didn't think I was gonna run into it. The elevator's missing a button, right? How did you know? Shepard and I will help you fix it. Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The evacuees are counting on this. On me. But I've been here for hours and can't figure out a thing. Evacuees? You know, from the West Apartments. The square stuff wrecked the place yesterday. Oh, right now everyone's crowded in the cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible, though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this. I see. Wait, didn't we find the magnets and stuff in the apartment, Shepard? The... what? Looks like we'll have to find some other way to fix the button, Shepard. Or nah. Holy fudge, that's what I was about to say, my guy. Keeping it family friendly. I appreciate you a lot, Lamplighter. Well, it looks like Shepard and I will need to find another way down altogether. But this is the only elevator in the area. We'll think of something. We'll think of something while we sleep on it.